Hello, hello, hello again. Welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be going back to work and exactly what we were doing yesterday. Oops, wrong level. Not river passage. What are we working on? Oh no! Okay, what did I just do? Oh good. I just moved that around. Oh yeah, I just accidentally dragged and dropped a file into the wrong spot. I accidentally dropped the Deep Woods level into the levels folder, like just right into the folder. Hold on. There we go. And yeah, I just put it back where it belongs. So let's open a level. Come on. There we go. So what we were doing last time, we were working on this this little cinematic thing that is supposed to happen when you arrive here. And I basically finished up the first sequence of this part of the cutscene. I usually divide it up into parts, which I then get activated sequentially based on other events. So, oh yeah, and I think last time what I was doing exactly is I was trying to get the gameplay for when you actually go through the level to activate the cutscene properly, and it wasn't working. And I said that the next time, which is this time, I'd get it working. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that today. Let's quickly double check and see if it still isn't working. You know, it'd be cool if it just started spontaneously working just on its own. That'd be fun. Wouldn't have to do anything. Well, I mean, I would, but I'd just move on to the next thing. Be really easy for me. So here's how the level plays out. During this quest line, you follow this character for a little bit. He stops and then basically warns you. Okay, yeah, that's not working properly, but he's supposed to say, careful, there's a monster ahead. This is the first time you experience combat in the game. You fight this thing. I need to balance the combat a bit, because this thing takes way too many hits to kill. It takes 6 hits, it should only take like 2 at the maximum. So you defeat the enemy, he basically says, good job. And then you basically follow him to the next area. And yeah, this is where the cutscene is meant to take place. I've taken the approach of creating a duplicate of the player that only kind of appears during cutscenes. And the reason for that is because programming the player character itself to be disabled and be receptive to the cutscene animation system is more complicated than simply just doing what I'm doing right now. So the idea is that there's an invisible trigger here that once I touch it, what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to make this this player invisible and make this one visible and activate the cutscene animation. So right now this should actually be invisible, but it isn't right now. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be working on today. So let's see if this works. I'm assuming it's not gonna work because last time I did this, it didn't work. But we're gonna try it anyways, just to see what happens. Yep. Oh. Yeah. As expected, it is broken. just like last time. Hold on, I'm going to clean up some of these animations. This doesn't need to exist on this model. I wish there was a faster way of doing this. This is one of my gripes with the GODOT engine. I think it's great that this engine exists and that it's completely free and that it's under the MIT license. It's open source, but there's a bunch of little UI things that make it difficult to make a little bit unwieldy for larger projects like this. But I'm going to power through them because I don't want to use Unity or Unreal. And I've gone this far, and I think that starting from scratch is just gonna be way too complicated. So when I was first starting off on this project, I was considering using Unity because I do know how to use Unity. Like I used it for several years for other little things that I never released. I basically just play around with. I basically used to just download and play around with game engines like this, and just kind of learn how they work. I got pretty familiar with Unity. I made some private projects that I didn't really release. Actually, technically, I did release one, but it's kind of a it's like a cringe it's like a really cringy survival horror knockoff game that yeah, I don't really think it wasn't a very good game, so I don't think. I basically just made it for fun, you know, for the experience of making a game. It is technically finished. It's probably available somewhere to download. I forget where exactly. I think it's in my OneDrive folder. But yeah, maybe if someone wants to, they can like ask for a link to it, and maybe I'll provide it. Don't expect but don't expect it to be good. It's probably just yeah, it's not. There's a reason why I don't really talk about the game. It's because it's not very good. But yeah, obviously this is not a survival horror game. This is a completely different kind of game. How typical, an indie developer making a cringy. Actually, let's keep this animation. Making a cringy survival horror game in a big open dark environment where you have to click a bunch of things or press a bunch of switches and then get to the exit. Reminds me of Slenderman, right? Well, it's basically like the main inspiration. That was basically the main inspiration for the game. Well, specifically Slender the 8 Pages. That was like back in 2016, I think. Holy crap, that was like... No, I think it was 2018, but I was using Unity version like 2017. And yeah, I haven't used Unity in a long time. I think since like 2019, maybe a bit later. About the Unity, surprisingly, my reasons for not using Unity very little to do with the runtime uh, thing. That thing that they did where they said that every time someone installs your game, you get charged for it. I think it was like a runtime. Yeah, it's called the runtime fee. The, my reason for not using Unity has actually nothing to do with that. I mean, I guess it's kind of tangentially related. It's just that I was like keeping up with Unity, and I noticed them. I noticed that that it was becoming increasingly less and less and less of something that was catered. Unity used to be very, very, very catered towards indie developers, and that was part of why so many people liked it and still do like it to a certain extent. And I think still do like it. Like I think it's still pretty good for indies. Like it's easy to use, but there was like a pattern of behavior in the way that in like certain the way that certain things. I think their licensing was set up that made it just not very friendly at all. And yeah, I saw the pattern kind of emerging. I never thought they'd do like a runtime fee though. That was like when I heard about that, that was like off the wall crazy. I never expected them to do something like that, but they did, and that just kind of proved that this was the right that using a different engine was the right decision. And the reason I don't want to use Unreal is because let's be real, Unreal Engine is very, very, very heavyweight and very overkill for this kind of game. Also, my computer can barely handle Unreal Engine. The last time I downloaded and installed an Unreal Engine, I think it was like, man, it must have been like 5+ years ago. That engine grinded my computer to a halt. I mean, I've upgraded my computer since then, but just the fact that you need such a powerful computer just to run an editor, it's crazy. Unity was a lot more lightweight compared to Unreal. I mean, the editor at least. I think the games themselves are also more lightweight compared in comparison. But yeah, Godot is very lightweight, and that is part of why I like it. You can run this on a netbook Pro. Okay, maybe not a netbook, but I have this old laptop that can run the engine pretty easily. Oh, did I just? Oh crap! I wasn't paying attention. Did I just remove the running animation? Yes, I did. Whoops. Okay, let's add it back in. Oh man. So many animations. So many repeats. I need to clean this up at some point. Okay, let's find it. Idle, 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 idle. Look left, put away, sword attack. Aim. Drum weapon. Put away. Here. Oh, the path is broken. Crap. Okay. How do I fix this? Hmm. Yeah, this I seem to have accidentally broken the link between the at least for this animation, I broke the link or the link between the hold on a sec. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Okay, that's a relief. Now the wedding animation is working again. Oh, what was I talking about? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, I think I was actually done talking about it. Yeah, basically, Godot is a very lightweight and easy to run engine. That is why I like it. If I have a, if I was to start this project from the beginning, I would not use C sharp. I think that in hindsight, using C sharp has limited my options a bit. I still like the I like the language C sharp. That's the reason I use C sharp is because I was a Unity refugee and C sharp was the main main programming language of Unity engine. Hold on, let me check my stream. Okay, it looks good. Stream is working. Good. All right. What was I talking about? I forget. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to deleting these unwanted animations. Or not deleting them, but like removing them from this animation tree thing. Godot really needs a way to just go through the list and select multiple and like delete them because this is way too tedious. This is painful. I don't like doing this. Yeah, you can see how many animations that I've made to get things working. Some of these I'm actually not using anymore. Like I completely overhauled the way that swimming works, and a lot of the swimming animations aren't working. The way that swimming works in the game right now is a lot like it is a lot like the way that it works in Ocarina of Time. So it's like you press the control stick to choose which direction you swim, and then you kind of stick to the surface of the water. But if you press and hold A, you dive underwater. You dive under, and as long as you're holding A, you keep descending until you like reach a certain depth, and then you ascend. Or if you hit the bottom, then you also descend. I mean ascend. Sometimes I mix my words up and I say the opposite of what I mean. Like I said descend instead of ascend. Classic Freudian slip. Actually, I don't think that's what a Freudian slip is. It's like a different thing. Check my cover. You know what? That's probably good. This is a waste of time. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay. So I need to figure out why this trigger isn't actually triggering the cutscene. Oh, it's because the animation isn't getting triggered. That's why. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of notifications on my phone right now. What's going on? Yeah, just a bunch of random social media nonsense. All right, enough of that. So I'm going to check. So what this check mark does over here is it makes it so that this script activates as soon as like that starts. And I'm just going to quickly test it right now to see if it actually does what I want it to do. Wait, no, I'm not gonna be able to tell. Yeah, whoops. Okay, now I can test this. Now I can test it. So now I don't have to go through the level to just test the script. So I know that the trigger works. I just need to make sure that the sequence, the animation gets like actually starts. No, it does not. And this is annoying me to no end. Ugh, why can't Godot have like a way of mass deleting these? You know what? You know what? Let's delete this and add a new one. And then let's add just the ones we want. Running, idle, and just need the walking one. For some reason these have different like paths. Not sure why. There we go. Now we have just the ones we want. We only need 3 animations: idle, running, and walking. Should have done that from the start. Let's change this to just walking. This one. Just running. And this one to just idle. Let's see, so the look at position was in completely the wrong spot. Let's try it again. Okay, it was broken again. What is up with that? Why is it looking over there? I don't understand what's going on here. So weird. Why is it looking over there? Hmm. Okay, it's looking at the right spot. It's just not in the right spot. At least I think that's what's going on. Where's the camera? I think it's like over here for some reason. It should be over here. Or over here. Camera should be over here and pointing this way. But for some reason it's over like there or something. I don't know, man. Apologies if this is a little bit boring. This is me debugging my scripts. Oh? Is that the problem? I think it might have been. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's still broken. It's still broken. But I deleted the thing that was causing the problem. At least I think I did. Okay, so the animation was where this reset animation was moving the was moving it away from where it should have been. Let's try it one more time. Okay. The animation is triggered. Just need to fix a few things. Hold on. I'm just going to quickly inspect something. Pay attention to the movement of their animations. Okay. That makes things a lot easier. So the animation that controls the other animations is finished, but it seems like their looping animations keep going. I was worried that that wouldn't be the case, but my fears have been for nothing. And that is good. Makes my life a lot easier. So that means, so what I can do now is I can make so that the next animation is triggered by the player pressing A at the end of that text box. Hold on, I'm just going to add another little thing to this script. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Don't need it. Oh, but I will do another thing here. Oh, hold on a second. My lord, I have brought the human as you have requested. Okay, good. Well, there's another problem solved. So what I did just then is I made it so that the Godot engine, like a text translation system, was working. What you saw in that Excel spreadsheet was a basically just a spreadsheet of like different text translations. It only has English in it, but so the Godot engine has this cool little text translator system. It doesn't actually translate the text, but what it does is it allows you to create multiple versions of the same like a string of text for the purpose of creating like different language variations of a game. Mine only has English, but adding additional languages would be as simple as writing the different versions of that text in the respective languages, like French or Spanish. I'm just sticking with English for now, but this is like planning for the future because I don't want this game to be like English forever, you know, or like only English. If it like gets to a point where I can release it as a like a product. Oh, I have a script that lets me disable like input. I think that should be it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this and then play through the level properly until I get to the point and see if like the animation triggers properly. Ah, well, that didn't work. Okay. This clearly doesn't work. If it's going to allow me to get that as a spatial, or if it's not going to allow me to cast it. I'm genuinely curious about that. I think in theory it should allow it. Oh, it doesn't work. Ah, but why? Is that gonna work? Man. In case you're wondering, I'm trying to make the player turn invisible as soon as the animation is triggered, but I can't get that to work for some reason. I'm not overly confident that this is gonna work. No, it didn't work. Ugh. Why isn't it working? I don't understand why this isn't working. Like, it should just be as simple as toggling that. Like, what's up with this? Yeah, I'm getting desperate right now. Don't understand why that one thing isn't getting set to false. Or why it isn't working. It doesn't even blink as false. It just isn't getting set. See if Google has anything to say about this. That didn't help. Why did I close it? Oh, I wonder if there's an animation that's affecting the visibility. That could very well be be the case. Why is this yellow? What's up with that? Something is making the player visible. I don't know what. Oh, I wonder if it's the FPS camera controller. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, that explains everything. Found it. So now the player should turn invisible. No? What? What do you mean? Oh, right. Okay. Now it should work. With some luck. There we go. Yes! Finally! Okay. That was an ordeal. Okay, I just want to finish the stream right now because I went way over time. It's frustrating. The important thing is we got it done. And I can quit for the day. Honestly, I don't feel that good. I feel mostly frustrated. But yeah. Good news is I'm done for the day. Next stream we'll actually continue with the cutscene and get the next little sequence in there. Anyways, see you later. Bye-bye.